Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Amir Hasif bin Ahmad Ghazi and I will tell you about telecommunication. So, what is the meaning of telecommunication? Telecommunication is the transmission of signal over a distance for the purpose of communication. Telecommunication include 5 items, which are main telephone, internal communication telephone, pegging and alarm system, radio, and the last one is other specialist equipment. In addition, telecommunication system is defined a system that help to transmit message in a proper planning or setting. It has to be neat, durable, flexible, and easier to maintain for the end user. Communication services. Basically, when consumers subscribe for a basic telephone service, Telekom Malaysia will provide us with an individual direct exchange line and a telephone set. A basic monthly rental will be levied, while additional phone set to be used as extension can be provided at minimal additional rental. A cable infrastructure for the telephone services has been installed by Telekom Malaysia, which include of 4 items, which include the first item is main exchange and main distribution frame. The second item is cabinet, and the third item is distribution point board, and the last one is premises or consumers. So, what is TM telephone system? TM telephone system is the firm that offer phone service in Malaysia. It's called Telekom Malaysia. Telekom Malaysia has developed a cable infrastructure for the phone service, which include exchange, telephone lines, cabinet, distribution point, and distribution frame. What is a main telephone exchange? Main telephone exchange, also known as a telephone switch or central office. It is a telecommunication system that connects telephone call between users by routing them through a network of interconnected circuits. The main purpose of telephone exchange is to manage and control the flow of telephone call within a network. When a person makes a phone call, the exchange receives the signal and routes the call to the intended recipient telephone. The exchange also manages the resources needed to establish and maintain the call, including 3 items. The first item is allocating channel on the network. The second item is handling billing and call record. And the last one is monitoring and managing network performance.
A main distribution frame (MDF) is a signal distribution frame or cable rack used in telephony to interconnect and manage telecommunication wiring between itself and any number of intermediate distribution frames and cabling from the telephony network it supports. Next, main distribution frame is used for distributing the telephone cable into several lines for multi-subscriber with one or more lines in a single building. Secondly, on terminal blocks, lines from incoming cables are joined to lines from the internal telephone wire. A frame holds the terminal blocks. This frame is known as the main distribution frame, or MDF.
Function of MDF. Firstly, to simplify network connectivity and management. It acts as the central point where all the network lines converge, making it easier to monitor and maintain network connections. Secondly, MDF enables efficient cable management, reducing clutter and ensuring a neat and organized networking setup. Now we'll talk about manhole. Manhole is an access point which covered with lid or cover that provides entry to underground utility system. The function of manhole is provide access points to underground utility networks such as sewage systems, stormwater drainage, water supply lines, gas pipelines, and telecommunication cable. Underground cable, as we can see, the main telephone cables are laid in conduits with surface joint boxes. In addition, most big and medium-sized buildings receive their telephone cables from under the ground. Overhead cable. In Malaysia, it is mostly used for domestic houses and shop houses. We can find it at a highway or your house area. An overhead cable is smaller and cheaper than an underground cable. So the function of overhead cable is to transmit electrical energy along large distances. Drop wire. Drop wire serve a crucial function in providing the final connection between the distribution network, typically area of buried cables, and the customer premises. As a conclusion, they are used for both telecommunication and electrical power transmission services. The drop wire price depends upon the type of drop cable you choose for your project.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Adam Haikal, and today I will be talking about SDF room. So Genus Madi has created SDF room, or known as subscriber distribution frame, which is functional to receive and distribute incoming line. And SDF room is usually located at ground floor or the first floor. PIBX is stand for Private Automatic Branch Exchange, and PIBX should be placed in well ventilated, clean and cool place. PIBX is also an upgrade version of PBX. Function of PIBX, like I've said this before, PIBX is an upgrade version of PBX. It also enables office or business to have a single number that include many extensions. It also designed to handle lines in high-rise building. Verticalizer. Verticalizer is a vertical passage that enclosed by concrete or brick wall. As you can see in the picture, the cable fitted to a cable tray in the riser, and the verticalizer it also has must also has a fire resistant. Layout has three types of layout. The first one is grid layout, the second one is branching layout, and the third one is perimeter layout. So firstly, we will be focused on grid layout. Grid layout is ideal for floor with open concrete office. The junction box are located in the floor where telephone outlet can be found, as you can see at the picture, and it is also most adaptable design configuration. Branching layout. It's an ideal for open concept workplace, including permanent rooms. As you can see the picture, the central feeder duct with junction boxes laid on the floor at the corridor. The most suitable building that apply the branching layout is hotel or an apartment. The last one is perimeter layout. Perimeter layout is an ideal for a divided workplace with room lining the walls. As you can see at the picture also, the feeder duct with small branch duct leading to junction box is slated around 450 ml from the exterior wall.